Optimism. Is the correction over, or is it going to go on a lot longer? Well, we've got some new price information, and individual behavior is unpredictable, but crowd behavior is very predictable, and that's what we're seeing in the price action. So if you like today's content, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Let's dive into Optimism with a technical update. So I've got the Optimum chart, and I've just updated it from the last one. So just a quick recap. If you don't know this already, markets tend to move in 5s and 3s more often than not. And what we saw with Optimism is a really, really nice movement to the upside in a nice clean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-wave pattern. And then we're always anticipating a 3-wave correction. Now, initially, this part looked like it could be the correction. However, as the market has unfolded, it's revealed the psychology of buying and selling behavior, what tells us what's likely to occur next. And the big clue, and this is the big clue, is this part here. This is an impulsive structure. And corrections do not finish in a 5-wave structure. That's not the way the psychology plays out. So what that tells me is that it's more than likely that this is the first leg of the correction. And normally you get a minimum of 3 legs. So we're more than likely going to see some bullish movements over the coming weeks, but it's likely to be a correction of the correction, which is referred to as a wave B. So the date we're talking about is between the 5th to the 10th of September. That's the most common, typical, high probability movements that we are likely to see. And then we may get a further third leg to the downside, testing the 80-cent mark of Optimism. Now, as we get more information, if it does unfold like this, then we'll review that data. It's too early to say. We're forecasting a little bit here because it's likely what we're going to anticipate and see is something more towards an ABC style correction, something like this. If I just change it to blue, so you can see it's the same degree of wave count as the former wave count, which is over here. And if it does unfold like this, we want to be on high alert that this may be false optimism, right? No pun intended over here, and that we may get another leg down to the downside. Really, really important. By the way, you can now actually download this chart for free. It's in the description link below. I think I got it here that I can show you. Have I got it here? I might have it here. Oh, maybe I haven't. There you go. Oh, no, maybe I haven't. All right. Well, it's in the description link below. Oh, here we go. This is what I was going to show you. It's in the charts. I got quite a few of my charts. Optimism has now been added to the list. Optimism, you'll be able to download it, get the latest analysis on Optimism. Really, really important that we stay really on high alert with this. So don't be fooled if we do get a pump, because most corrections, I mean, this is so powerful, this separates you from the crowd. So if you're not risk-free already, and if it does do a pump like this, just be on high alert of this area. Now, the thing that will void this particular wave count is if the price goes above this level. If the price goes above this level, that's the actual confirmation that the correction is over, right? But until that happens, and we have to make decisions before that happens. So just to be on high alert that we may be not at the end of a correction, that we've still got some time to go and one more low in this region over here. Let's finish today with a quote from my book. I've got my book over here, which you can also download for free. It's in the description link, which you can check out. I'm going to go with chapter 8 over here. It's actually Henry Ford. It's one of my favorite quotes. And he says, "It has been my observation that most people get ahead during the time that others waste." So we want purposeful, meaningful practice, because trading any market, especially cryptocurrency, is simple but not easy, because there's many elements. There's the technical analysis, which we're going on today. There's psychology. There's placing your trades and everything else. But profit taking tends to be one of the most difficult skills from just what's documented and from even my experience and my students. If you can get into the art form of taking profits in a logical, mechanical manner, then you actually separate yourself from the crowd as well. So we'll keep a close eye on Optimism. What do you think? Do you think it's going to have one more leg to the downside? How do you think it's going to unfold? Well, we'll keep a close eye on it, and we'll see.